What's up guys, it's KhUnlimited. Today I have another video for you guys, and this is a pretty interesting video that I've wanted to do for a while, ever since I actually read up on this. And this video is Vanitas' interesting backstory, and it's actually an adaptation from the Kingdom Hearts Best Sleep manga. So I first read about this when I did my Vanitas' Return to Kingdom Hearts 3 video, which was a while back, and I actually read about this and I always found it interesting, but I never really got around to explaining what it was. Like, even in that video I said that I wouldn't really mention it, and I didn't. So I kind of want to make a video about it and basically read out to you guys Vanitas' backstory in the manga. This is probably not canon. Even people on the internet kind of argue whether this is canon or not, because people want this to be canon, since it gives a lot more backstory to Vanitas and just makes him feel more human, and you're gonna see why once I read it. But it's just something I really want to show you guys in case you never heard it, because I didn't hear of it before and I thought it was very interesting. So I'm just going to read it out to you guys. 4 years prior, Ventus served as Master Xehanort's original apprentice. The Keyblade wielder was sent to the Keyblade graveyard, where he was forced by his master to face several Neo Shadow Heartless in an attempt to forge the Keyblade. Ventus was unable to see his darkness and was knocked unconscious by the Heartless. Master Xehanort then proceeded to use his Keyblade to unlock Ventus' heart, extracting the darkness within and resulting in an orb of dark energy forming into a young boy in a mask, who was then given the name Vanitas by Master Xehanort. At first, Vanitas is born as a faceless being much like a Heartless, but with red eyes. The first thing he feels is sadness for separation from Ventus, but that sadness soon turns to hate and contempt for what he considers his weakness, which eventually turns into self-hatred. Vanitas becomes aware of his existence, and he soon starts questioning why he was born, and every time he feels something, an unverse is created. Irritated, Vanitas destroys it with his Keyblade, but every time he destroys an unverse, he himself feels strong physical pain running through his body, and after the unverse is destroyed, the pain and negative feeling returns to Vanitas' mind, which adds more to his irritation and causes the birth of more unversed. When a newborn heart comes in contact with Ventus' fractured heart, he also directly contacts Vanitas' heart. After feeling a sharp pain in his chest, Vanitas falls to the ground of the wasteland near the Keyblade graveyard and almost loses consciousness, feeling as if he were being engulfed in absolute darkness. But then, Ventus' heart sees the light. The light eventually surrounds Vanitas, and he hears a voice say, "Let's open the door." Vanitas opens his eyes and sees that he now has a normal boy's face. Also realizing that someone, probably also a newborn heart like himself, has saved Ventus' heart from completely fading away. Vanitas tells Master Xehanort that if he keeps both him and Ventus, he will find it hard to suppress his natural impulse to hurt or maybe even destroy Ventus. So Xehanort takes Ventus to the land of departure, asking Ericus to take care of the boy. After Ventus leaves, however, Vanitas starts to miss him greatly, and he wonders why they were separated from each other. This causes him to feel miserable and immense pain. At the same time, he also begins to feel very lost and anxious about his future without Ventus, and the more he thinks about these questions, the more anxious, irritated, and lonely he feels, and the more unversed form. In a rage, Vanitas begins to destroy the unversed in a cycle of pain and suffering. At the same time, Master Xehanort only watches this coldly. Finally, Vanitas destroys one unverse too many, and the pain becomes unbearable, and he collapses in tears in the Keyblade graveyard. Master Xehanort comes to him, telling him the only way for him to achieve salvation is to become the Keyblade. Determined to unite with Ventus and put an end to his own suffering, Vanitas agrees to the plan and becomes Master Xehanort's apprentice. Yo, so that's basically the backstory of Vanitas, and when I first read this, I really found this interesting, like I said, and it's just amazing that how this explains more of Vanitas' backstory, even though it's technically not canon. I myself kind of like it. I'm gonna probably think of Vanitas in this way just because it just explains so much more. Like in the actual game, when you see Vanitas, you really know nothing about him, and it's kind of odd how he came about. Like in the game, they literally just show him come from Ventus, and from then on, he just wants to forge the Keyblade with Ventus with no explanation. But here they actually give an explanation. It shows the pain and suffering that he went through, and I thought it was pretty amazing, and shows him to be more human, more like an actual person, and more development than the game ever gave him. So I thought that this was a pretty interesting story, and I just wanted to share it with you guys and just let you guys know about the story. And maybe if you guys are interested in more of this, you guys can actually read the manga. So where I got this from was actually from Kingdom Hearts Wikipedia page. I'll link the page down in the description below. But If you guys do want to read the manga, you guys can. I don't know how, if you guys want to buy the manga or read it online. Whatever you guys want to do, I just really want to share the story with you and let you guys know about Vanitas' interesting backstory, and even though it's not really canon. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, I'm going to have more videos soon like this, discussions, top 10s, whatever. And again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So remember to like, comment, subscribe, and remember the possibilities for Kingdom Hearts are unlimited. Later.